in England, I had to live in a flat, and I lived with 6 other people. There were 3 Americans, Monty, Carly, and Stacy, and then there was 1 person from Cyprus, Alex, 1 person from Spain, Steph. Her name wasn't Steph, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. So I just called her Steph. Because it sounded good. I was like, what's your name? And she's like, and I was like, right, Steph, I'll see you later, buddy. Steph. And Vincent, who was French. I don't need to wonder. I don't need to wonder. No. I know what it smells like, okay? I'm not saying that French people are dirty. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they don't shower. I'm just saying that this particular French person was awful. It made me hate France that much more. It was really that much more. Let's be serious. When I say that this child did not shower in 4 months, okay? I'm talking was sweaty, was running around, was cooking on his sweating over the stove and cooking rice for some reason. It's the only thing the fucking kid ate ever. Brown rice in a pot with brown water, which I didn't know what that was. I assumed oh, what French people do you know cook rice? I mean, but this child smelled so bad. Do you ever, how many people have played a sport before? Raise your hand if you've played a sport. All of you pretty much have played a sport. Okay. Now, none of us want to admit it, but when we get sweaty, we smell, okay? Our skin has that smell. Do you know what I'm talking about? The sweaty skin smell. You all know. Boys know especially what I'm talking about. It's very hot down there, I understand. I'm looking at you, buddy, I know. So that smell was captured, okay? Put in a big bubble, and then was brought to my apartment where it was burst. 5 months it smelled like his dirty French balls. Awful, okay? Barely spoke a word of English, barely. He was a business major. What? How does that work? He'd ask me, you see this word, mad? What does that word mean? I'll tell you what pissed off is. Okay? My Webster's dictionary? I don't think so. No. But, so his English isn't really all that great. He's really odd. He has umbrellas with holes in them. Makes no sense. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't rain in France. I don't understand that. Why? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he had an Asian hooker come visit him. She went in and she did not come out for a while. Either they were having sex or she was knocked out by the noxious feeling. Something happened, okay? This boy would, at night, he would wait till we all were asleep. And then he would sneak into the kitchen and eat our food. But he wouldn't eat all of it. He'd only eat like a small portion of it. Like you wouldn't notice, you know what I mean? Like we made a cake one time for somebody's birthday. I came home, my friend Stacy has taken the tin and smashed it on the ground because there was a huge piece just missing. And it wasn't, I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna cut this in. It was, I'm gonna take my dirty, nasty jack off him. Okay? And eat him like an animal. That's what it was, finger marks in the cake. Now, like we didn't have knives he could have used, I just decided this was going to be better. Maybe he wanted that taste on his food. I'm not really sure. Oh, was it too much? 5 months, okay? 5 months. Now, one night, we decided to take him out with us. I don't know. I'm an angel, I can't help it. But we decided to take him out with us, and we go out, and we're drinking, and we're having a good time, whatever else. And I'm one of those people that if I have a little bit too much to drink, my voice kind of gets affected, you know what I mean? It gets a little bit lower. So it's not at this volume, it's like this volume. I've been smoking for 26 years. Yeah. So, control yourself, please, ladies. there, and we're trying to talk to him, but, you know, we're all drunk, and, like, we just can't handle it, you know what I mean? It's just too much. And he goes up to me, because we've been talking about Lady Gaga just before this, okay? And you all know what people think about Lady Gaga, how she's got, you know, Nathan Sugar, if you will. But we're talking, right? And he goes, we start talking, and he goes, your voice, it is very, very, and I go, yeah, I know, my voice is kind of, you know, it's all the, you once were men, yes? No, I don't think so. I mean, you were a man, yes? Like, there wasn't any, like, space for, like, maybe you were a man? You were a man at some point, perhaps? No. You were a man. Yes? You're like the Lady Gaga? Yes? You have the surgery? Yes, you do. Yes? You French fuck. Get out. Get out of McDonald's. I'm calling Barack Obama right now. Get the fuck out. Get out. You used to be a man, yes? What do you say to that? I mean, Nathan, you get that all the time. You say, what do you say to that? You say anything? How do you respond to that? I'll leave you alone. Just don't go to France. Because you're going to bump into that kid, and he's going to be asking you what gender you are, and it's rude. You know? You are what you are. Like, you